Good morning guys, so it's 7 o'clock here at the moment. I'm about to head out on my morning run. I'm going to come back then and do some college work for the day and some work for my job, but that's about it for the morning. So I'm just going to get out and get a run in, come back, have some food and then get straight into college work. So I'll pop a questions box up in the next story, so if you have any questions throughout the day, just let me know. Hello. Just a warning, I am terrible at holding the phone and talking, so it's up against the wall there. Multitasking isn't I'm not used to this talking on the phone stuff. So yeah, I just said I'd pop on and give you a little bit of background information about myself, just for the people that have no idea who I am or what I've done. So I grew up in Cork. I played all my underage basketball and Super League with Brunel Basketball Club in Cork. I then went on a 4-year scholarship to Quinnipiac University in Connecticut. While I was there, we won 4 league titles and 3 MAC championships. So we went to the NCAA tournament 3 times. We did end up winning 3 games, so it was really fun. Then I came back home to do my master's degree in Dublin. So I'm currently I'm in my 2nd year of the course at the moment. It's applied behaviour analysis. So when I was in the States, I did my undergrad in psychology. So what am I studying in college? I am studying applied behaviour analysis. It's in the School of Psychology here in Trinity. I'm in the 2nd year of my master's now and I really enjoy it. Essentially what we're trying to do is if anyone has like a behaviour of concern or a way that is limiting them from engaging in their environment to full effect, so like if they want to engage in their society or be part of their community and they have a behaviour that's stopping them, we try then intervene and give them a different way of communicating or engaging in a behaviour that's more suitable for that environment. So right now I'm actually working with little preschoolers that have a diagnosis of autism. They're brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. So for some of the kids, like a lot of them would be non-verbal, so what we're trying to do is build a communication system for them, be it pictures. Some of them use an iPad as a device to speak for them. They're very, very clever. Like they have you wrapped around their little finger. Like even if they can't speak, they are able to find a way to communicate to you exactly what it is that they want. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. What was my experience like playing basketball in the States? I adored it. I had the time of my life, honestly. Now, there were ups and downs and like some days I was completely overwhelmed, but the highs always overshadow those. So like I can only speak from my own experience. Like I'm well aware that there are people that have gone to different places and they didn't like it and they didn't have a great experience, but like I definitely chose the right school for me, the right fit, the perfect environment. Like I had the best teammates. It was like my little family over there. I really, really loved it. Now the basketball, it's a bit different, but it's still basketball at the end of the day. And my team were used to winning here, and when I went there, we won an awful lot as well. So yeah, I honestly had the time of my life. But like I said, that's my experience. And other people had different experiences. So like I would say that the environment you put yourself in is really important, and just understanding that different people have different experiences and you might not have a great experience or you might have a brilliant one, but like it is what you make it. So I got a couple of questions there about advice I'd give to younger players and advice on getting better and stuff like that. So I think the biggest piece of advice I would give is work hard. Like nobody can take away your hard work, and I found myself that the harder I worked, the more confidence I had in my abilities. Like if I knew that I trained really hard that week, when the game came and I made mistakes, I was able to go back on my hard work and really understand that it'll pay off in the end. Like it is a long run, and trying to improve it takes time, so stick with it. I would say trying to make teams and stuff like that, just play for the person next to you. Like obviously you want to be the hardest worker on the floor, be the most competitive person out there and be the most encouraging. We used to say it in college a lot, give them a reason to not be able to ignore you. I hate this question. I always get asked it. I've had so many, honestly, I have so many good teammates. I'd say with Brunel, like, I loved everyone. We all grew up together, so it was like everyone was a great teammate. In the States, I would say, like, the team changed every year. But overall, I'd say my 3 top teammates would have been Carly Fabry, Paula Stratmonay and Jen Fay. They were just brilliant. And Maria Knapp. Oh, there's so many. Then with Ireland, I'd say the 2 Hannahs. So Hannah Mack from underage and Hannah Thornton from the senior team. And Anna last summer was brilliant as well. And then with Trinity, I'd say Sarah Kenny. She just makes everything a joke, like, and I need that half the time because I'm too competitive. So, like, I need a bit of somebody just bring me back down to ground, like. So yeah, those are my top from each team. But like, I've had so many, so if I forgot anybody, I'm so sorry. You were a great teammate. I'm just trying to pick out the standouts for me. For the style, I don't have a preference, I don't think. At the time when I got to the States, I found it very hard to adapt to like how structured everything was, like a fast break. Everyone had a place to be. And when I got back here, it was less structured again. So like, I went from not a lot of structure to a lot of structure to no structure again. So like, I actually had to adapt back to the way we play in Ireland and like not learn again, but just be okay with the fact that I don't know where everyone's going to be. And it made me better because like now I have to read the play more, and I have that knowledge of what I got in the States of like, oh, this might happen, you know. But I don't have a preference. I loved both, and I think I was really lucky in the school that I went because I wasn't pinpointed into one position, and I had the ability to kind of be creative throughout the plays. Even though there was a structure, we had the ability to be as creative as we wanted to be. So my experience of going through the process of going to the States was an awful lot different to what it would look like now. I didn't have like the high level of exposure that kids would have now. Like I played in national cups, I played in schools finals, I had won a couple, won some MVPs, but I hadn't played in European Championships when I reached out to coaches at the beginning. So like, I played in one before I actually committed to the school, but before that I reached out to them. So I sent a ton of emails with a couple of highlight tapes, and then the coaches that were interested got back and I sent some full game footage then. But yeah, I didn't have like a lot of European Championships to go off of, and coaches weren't able to recruit me through those I suppose tournaments and stuff like that because they weren't available to me to go to. So I just reached out, and look, I really wanted to go and I believed that I could go, so I just took it upon myself. So just believe in yourself, and there's an awful lot of people that have gone before you, and there's a lot of resources in Ireland right now. So if you are looking to go away, just reach out to people, ask for people's own experiences, because I have a different experience than the next person. So just ask people that you know. So I just got some questions there about like my year last year with Trinity Meteors and what facilities are available to me as an athlete in Trinity. But at the moment, obviously the facilities are quite limited to scholars. I'm lucky that I have that elite status because I'm on an Irish team, but I'm not sure that every scholar can get into the gym at the moment. But usually you'd have full access to the gym, all facilities in the gym, and you'd have extra nutritional guidance if you would like it with NutriKate. Kate was actually a member of my team last year and this year, and it was fab. But going in with Trinity Meteors then, it was brilliant. We won a lot of games, we won the league, got promoted, and as well the club were welcomed me with open arms. I coached in the club too, so I really got that sense of family environment that I'd come from both with Brunel and with Quinnipiac, so I was super thankful for that. I have two of these. One was in secondary school. I I want to say I was in first year and we were playing up second year, and it was to get into the All-Irelands or something like that anyway. And we were down by 1 with like 4 seconds left. So you're trying to keep the faith, but 4 seconds left. Other team have the ball at the half going into their basket. So we were like, oh, whatever, you know. Megan O'Leary, who is my Brunel teammate as well, tipped the ball on the inbound towards our basket, ran in and laid it up, and we won by 1. It was ridiculous. Like, the whole school was there and ran out on the court. It was fab. And then my other one was in college. We were playing at UConn, but against Miami. I think it was my junior year, so my third year. And oh my God, it was my mess up, so it was a mistake. We were like swinging the ball. I went through the key. My teammate fell, and I saw the big girl come at me, and I kind of reacted and passed it to my teammate that was on the floor, who saved it from going out. Passed it to another teammate, passed it back to me. I passed it to somebody else. She then shot a 3 but missed, but we got the offensive rebound. The girl dribbled it back out, and all of a sudden, like, the key just opened up and she made this pass for a wide open layup. And that was like the turning point of the game. Like, UConn's gym erupted. Like, they were there to support us, to be fair, like all their supporters. Oh my goodness. And it was one of the best feelings I ever had on a basketball court. It was like we were invincible, and the whole team was just ecstatic at that moment. It was unreal. Firstly, thanks a million for insinuating that somebody might like to be like me in the future. But to be honest with you, I would like to think nobody. There's an awful lot more talent out there. There's better people, better players. So I'd like to just think that the boundaries keeps expanding. And there's an awful lot of talent, Irish talent abroad and Irish talent here. But we'll all have different experiences. So like, I could be in the same gym as somebody else, shoot the same shot, and we will both experience it completely differently. So I think everybody has the opportunity to create their own experiences in life. So I think anybody, like, I don't know, I'm not answering your question because I think there's so much opportunity out there, and I don't want anybody to think that they're going to live the same life that I did or experience the same stuff as I did, because there's so much more. Pre-game superstition, no. I suppose I'd make a right-handed and left-handed layup before we'd go in for the team talk, but that's about it. Superstition though, I try not to wear nail varnish when I'm playing, so that's one, I suppose, pre-game. After going back and forth so many times with this, but I'm going with LeBron, Diana Taurasi, Kobe, Messi and Mo Farah. So I got a question about the qualities of a good teammate. I think a big one for me is just somebody that will encourage and support everybody else no matter how they're playing. That's a big thing. Another one is leadership. So a big thing for me would be being able to approach each separate player in the way that they like and the way that they respond better. So like, one person might particularly like to be like, they react better if they're shouted at, whereas another person would react better if you just put your arm around them and said, oh, try this the next time. And another big quality is passion and compassion. So somebody that can understand if someone's going through something, but is also so fierce and like is hyper competitive, that brings everybody around them better and makes everyone around them better, and everyone wants to be better when they're there. So yeah, they're just some small ones. I think there's an awful lot more in being a Hi guys, so I'm just going to log off for the evening there now. I just want to say a massive thanks to everybody that tuned in across the day and to everyone that asked me some questions. I really appreciate everyone watching. I know I don't have the most exciting life between college and training and stuff like that, but I really appreciate all the support and all the questions were brilliant, so thanks a million. If anyone has any other questions, just follow my personal account and I'll be happy to answer it. As you can tell, I love a chat, so feel free to ask me any questions at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a million again for watching, guys.